Hello everyone. Today on the channel we are playing in Mythic. So we got to Mythic actually, and we are not playing the deck that we got to Mythic with. We use mono green. But today we are testing the cat combo. So in case you don't know, the cat combo is this little kitty cat and this oven. So you keep sacrificing this cat to this oven to make food, and then sacrifice the food to bring the kitty cat back, and so on and so forth. So we lose to this deck a lot when we are grinding to get into Mythic. So now we are in Mythic, and because we play the mono green deck quite a lot, we decided to build our own version of this cat combo and see how it does. So basically we have the 4 cats. We have 4 serrated scorpion because the life advantage is crazy. We have 3 spark harvest because we do want to kill some creature somehow, and we really love sacrificing our creatures because they come back. 4 witches oven, self-explanatory. 3 Lazotep river, which makes tokens, so we have more things to sack and so on. 4 cruel celebrant because we want the opponent to be losing life while we are sacrificing our creatures. 4 bastion of remembrance because also, again, we want more creatures to sacrifice and we want the opponent to lose life while we gain life. 2 Call of the Death Dweller to bring back some creatures that we sacrifice. 2 Lurus of the Dream Den, main deck of course, we don't need to use his companion ability, it's just waste of time. 4 Luminous Broadmove, also known as Mothra, because she's amazing. We sack a creature, it comes back with flying, we sack it again, and we can bring it back with Lurus or Call of the Death Dweller. She's just crazy in this deck. 2 Ritual of Soot because we don't want to lose to mono red, and it's currently kind of a bad matchup for us, and it might be good against other random decks. Again, we don't care if our creatures die, okay? It doesn't matter, they're gonna come back. And 2 Oketra for the mid game. If we did not manage to kill our opponent by then, again, Oketra is really good blocker, attacker, and she makes more tokens when we cast our creatures. And we have 23 lands to go with this. So the deck has 23 creatures, so it's obviously kind of an aggro deck, even though it just kind of stalls. But let's go ahead into Mythic and see how we do. Trying to grind into Mythic was so difficult with the mono green deck, but it was actually in a good position to beat most of the decks except for this type of cat sacrifice deck, if you can believe that. So this deck was actually our worst enemy when we are grinding into Mythic. Okay, so opponent has a goosey goose goose. So let's get our cat out. Next time we can also get our oven out. To be honest, I'm not sure if 23 lands is too much. We might try to play with just 22. Okay, so opponent is going crazy with the geese. Oh god, they have the same deck, okay. Well, not the same deck, but yeah, basically the same deck. So good news is that next turn we can get our bastion out. And no, we don't want to attack, doesn't make any sense. So we have to hope that they get more small creatures out, because the turn after we can actually Ritual of Soot. Of course, it's not gonna matter for them either. But yeah, that's one way to get rid of this Mayhem Devil, because it's quite annoying. So we gotta wait 2 more turns, because unfortunately next turn we have to get the bastion out, and then only after that we'll be able to wipe the board. So they have to target us. Why would they want to target the cat? Okay. Okay, I guess when we sacrifice something they get to do this twice. Okay, so theoretically this should be a good matchup for them, except that's why we have Ritual Suit in the main deck. So we have to try to not take too much damage. Until then. Wait, they have 1 blue mana? Why do they have 1 blue mana? What are they gonna do with the blue mana? Okay, I have no idea. So let's get this out. They're probably gonna kill this as soon as they sacrifice something, but it doesn't really matter. We just need to not take too much damage until we get to 4th turn and then we Ritual of Soot. It would be nice if they get a second Mayhem Devil or something else out. Because we're gonna stop all this nonsense next turn. But I guess they can... I don't know. I think they should just hit our face here. I don't think they should try to kill our creatures. I mean, we don't really care if they keep killing our creatures, because we need to Ritual of Soot next turn anyway. That's gonna wipe the board. And we do have the Oven. They don't have the Oven to get their cat back. So it's kind of key for us. And yeah, we're just gonna block here because we're gonna Ritual next turn anyway. So we gotta stop drawing lands. That's one important situation. Okay, this is not what I just said. I said we have to stop drawing lands. We have to draw something else to start sacrificing so you can bring these cats back. Are you kidding me? I think we're gonna have to take 3 damage and draw an extra card next turn. What is going on? We have 23 lands. Should we even go down to 22? I mean, they have something in their hand. I don't know what. Let's hope it's also lands. Okay, we may be dead. We may be dead. We have nothing to get. Oh, that's a good. But again, so many lands after. Okay, the good news is they are at 10 life, so they can't do too much with this. The bad news is that they can probably get enough to make us sacrifice the Oketra. At the same time, in our defense, we did draw a lot more lands than they did. Okay, we don't want them to gain life. Because the more life... Oh no, they got the Oven too. Oh, come on. We can't even catch a break. I mean, we had the Ritual of Soot that was clinch, and now... I mean, we need to draw something. We need to draw something big. Well, obviously, a creature. Obviously, Lurrus. Lurrus would be really good here. Because we can't fight... we can't fight against... the Citadel. Okay, they're just casting stuff because they need to get it off top of the library. We can't fight against the Citadel. But them going down to 3 life is interesting. If we get Lurrus out, it's game over. Wait, what are they doing? We need Death Dweller? Yeah, they're gonna go down to 2 life, but if we get Call of the Death Dweller, that's also game over because you can bring these 2. Oh no, they got extra... What is going on? See, this is why it was so annoying to play against this deck when we were trying to grind. Because too many triggers. Way too many triggers. Okay, so they're doing all this to scry, I guess. Also, it would be nice to get another Ritual of Soot next turn, but I doubt it because we only have 2. Okay, so they did all this and they are just at 2 life. Yeah, they need to scry to play stuff with the Citadel, but if they're at 2 life, they can't really play anything. So they can go to 3 life. This is ridiculous. I mean, look at this. This takes like half an hour. Their triggers, they did all of this and it's not finished. Their turn took like 5 minutes. And the turn is not finished. Oh, because they got another one of this. Okay, so they sacked the cat. Oh no, they can't sack the cat, so they're a 1. So they're almost dead. We have so many things we can draw. If we draw Lurus, we can play this back and they're dead. If we draw anything else almost. Oh, are they dead now? Oh, they're dead now. No, they can gain 1 life. But then the cat comes back because we got 2 food tokens. This game is ridiculous. This game is ridiculous. Okay, so we're gonna put Oketra, but we do get 2 food tokens from Oketra. They are tapped out. So before this resolves, we're gonna sack 1 food and deal 1 damage to them. They have nothing to sack. Oh, they can use the War Strider to sack something, actually. Okay, so they're not dead. Oh, they are dead. They are dead. Yeah, because in response we can just sack the other food and bring the other cat back. Oh my god, oh my god, this was so ridiculous. This is what it was so frustrating trying to grind into Mythic and play against this deck, because look at the ridiculousness. Unbelievable. Their turn took 7 minutes. Their turn took 7 minutes. And even with that, they were not able to beat us, even though we only had 1 activation. Well, actually 2 activations to do to kill them. This deck is insane. I honestly believe Oven should be banned. I mean, it's an uncommon. But the fact that it costs nothing to sacrifice, you just tap it and you sacrifice a creature. And the fact that if you sacrifice a bigger creature, you can actually get 2 food tokens, which means if you have 2 cats out, you can bring back both cats, and the next turn you can sacrifice a cat and so on and so forth. Should we keep this? Okay, let's take a chance that maybe this opponent is not playing. Oh no, they're playing mono red. Okay, that was not a good option. We should have kept the Ritual of Suit. That is quite good against mono red. Yeah, our Bane is actually mono red with this deck, because they have ways to deal lots of damage. Yeah, they are faster than us and they have Embercleave. Okay, we lost our cat. And also our ability to draw lands with this low to the ground deck is also kind of annoying. Again, we should change to... We should try to change another robber. Okay, so we get the mana flood and the opponent gets the God Hand. I mean, with 1 robber we could have taken all our creatures. How come they don't get land? So now we're probably going to... What is going on? We're probably going to draw a land because our opponent just took 3 creatures off the top of our deck instead of a land. What's going on? They have a shock? No, okay. What's the point? The Robber of the Rich is still gonna die. I mean, they killed 2 of our creatures instead of just 1. Yep, I was right. Yet again, unfortunately. We do not need to get bad luck. I guess we used our good luck last game. We don't need to get bad luck against mono red of all the decks. So we really need to get Mothra here, or Oketra would be clinch against this deck. Until then, we're gonna have to keep double blocking these robbers. Okay, never mind. We just can't catch a break. We cannot catch a break. Did they get a land? No. What is going on? Why is it that they get all our best creatures? Yeah, sure, play our deck against us. And of course, we put the Ritual of Suit back when it would have been amazing in this matchup. Okay, please don't kill Mothra. If we can get a Ritual next turn, or even an Oketra next turn, we could still be in this game. At least they stop attacking us for one turn. Come on, Oketra. We need Oketra off the top. Okay, that was not an Oketra. But the good news is it's a good blocker. It'll die and then it'll just come back. I mean, we can chump block this giant. We just have to hope they don't attack, or if they attack, they just attack with the giant. Which is fine, because we can keep chump blocking it. We need to draw our Oketra here. Or, yeah, Ritual of Suit, but I think we are in big trouble. Okay, that's not bad. So we could kill Anax, but he's gonna make lots of small Anaxes. We could kill the giant. This is difficult. I guess we have to kill Anax, unfortunately. I mean, we had mana float, we had bad draws. The fact that we're still alive is kind of funny. I mean, if they have Embercleave here, it's game over. They just Embercleave something and we're dead. But we had to kill the Anax before he makes more tokens. If we kill other creature, Anax is gonna make more tokens for them. So we gotta hope we get Oketra here or Ritual of Suit. Ritual of Suit would be amazing in this situation. We kinda have to kill this robber. So again, we're gonna play around, actually we can play around Embercleave. If they have Embercleave, I think they would have attacked with everything. We're gonna take 5 damage, but we're gonna gain 2 life. Well, 3 life once this comes back into play. They might have shock or something, okay. Well, they got all the cards, like look at this, they even have all our cards. I don't know what they're thinking about. Okay. So we need Ritual of Suit, which unfortunately we had the misfortune of putting it in the bottom of our library. We do have a second one. Okay, Witch's Oven is not bad, but it's not that good either because they have all our creatures. We should probably just concede this game, but let's just see how next turn goes. Like, we had the worst luck ever. Okay, well, in this case, we are going to concede, obviously. We had the worst luck ever. If we only kept that ritual, we would have a good chance of actually winning this game instead of losing this game. But who could know? Who could know that we would play against Mono Red? So yeah, usually it doesn't make sense to have Ritual of Suit, but actually now that we notice there's lots of Mono Red decks in the format, we're gonna add another one. We're gonna play 3 Ritual of Suits, and we are going to take out one Mothra. Because we really don't need multiples. I mean, she's supposed to die as soon as she comes up, but if she doesn't die, 1 is enough. Also, of course, she helps with Ritual. Because she doesn't die to Ritual, but all the creatures we kill to Ritual, they're gonna come back flying. So it's a good way to keep the deck going. But unfortunately, we don't want to be mana flooding, which we have been for the past 2 games. And again, 23 lands should not be that many, because we do have to cast 4 casting creatures like Mothra. Okay, we're gonna keep this again. 4 lands. Let's hope we don't see any more lands for a while. We do have Ritual of Suitor for mana, Mothra, and we do have 2 what is this deck? We also have 2 Oketra. Okay, so now we get Ritual of Suit, but probably this deck is not gonna have small creatures. Either way, if we could get Mothra out first and then Ritual, that would be the best. That would be the best for us. Okay. Let's get another kitty cat out. It would also be nice to get the oven. So I'm guessing this is the slow deck, but they have next turn Uro. They usually cast 3rd turn Uro, which means if they tap out, it'll give us a chance to cast Mothra. And again, we are not that worried about Uro. Okay, it's even slower than that. Okay, so we could cast Mothra here. I don't believe they have, I mean, they could have counterspell, but we have to take a chance. Actually, let's just take a chance with Lurrus, see if they want to counter him. Because if they counter him, it's actually better. We don't need him in play. And they are running white, so they could run board wipes. But they need 1 more white. Okay, that's not white. Yeah, so it is the Reclamation deck. We haven't played against this deck before. So let's cast this and see if they counter it. If they don't counter it, then it's probably gonna be game over. Unfortunately, we have nothing to get rid of enchantments. They could have popped this for 1. That doesn't do anything, because if he dies, he's just gonna come back flying. That's very strange block they have. If they pop this for 1, actually no, that doesn't work either. Because these guys will come back flying. Okay, so they need mana, but anyway, they got just this 1 turn. They have this 1 turn to do something, even though they untap all their lands. But they need to board wipe, I guess, after they untap their lands. Oh, that's a lot of mana. If they board wipe, maybe Mothra will survive. If he does, when the cats come back, they are dead. Because they're at 2 life. So actually, even if we Ritual of Suit on our turn, we can kill the cats, and when they enter... Huh? Okay. Let's cast this, see if they want to counter this. They basically have to kill Mothra before our cats die. Or in this situation, with the Bastion out, they are dead. Yeah, they're basically dead in any way, shape or form. Because they can't kill any of our creatures. If they kill our creatures, then they lose life to the Bastion, and they're already at 2 life. So this deck is too slow. I think they run Deafening Clarion. So it was a chance for us to get Lurrus out instead of Mothra, because if they Deafening Clarion, Mothra would survive, and then all our creatures would come back. But we just gave it a try with Lurrus first. So mono red is actually a big problem for us. Also, mirror match is incredibly fun, as you saw in the first game, and it's so draw dependent that it's not even funny. But other decks, if we don't get incredibly mana flooded. Okay, 2 lands. Yeah, we are good with 2 lands, and we got a Scorpion, we got a Cat. I mean, our deck kind of works on 3 lands. We don't need more than 3 lands until we get Lurrus out, and then we just have Mothra and Ritual and Oketra. Those are 4 or more lands, so we should be okay until then. This guy we can block for, we can chump block for a long time. We do have the spark removal to kill creatures, and we do have of course Ritual of Sun now to deal with these guys. Another mirror match? Okay, so mono black against Orzhov. They should attack because they have to sack this anyway. So the thing is, we are playing white, so we could play something main deck to kill enchantments or artifacts, which would make our mirror match better. But I'm not sure what we could play and what would be useful, to be honest. Another land. Okay, normally we put that on the bottom, but I guess we do want to get a Ketra on the 5th turn, because now we can block and sack the cat twice. So we are still up. We are still up here. They have to sack the cat and, you know, gain the life and lose the life. This game is gonna take a long time. So the bad part is next turn we can't do anything. We're just gonna drop a land and say go. Actually, we could draw an extra card. The turn after we can draw a Ketra, which should be dangerous for them because it's a really amazing blocker. Are you kidding me? Okay, 2 ovens and 2 cats versus are they gonna attack? No, they know it's a waste of time. Okay, so we gotta do this because they're gonna do it. Okay. Incredible waste of time coming right up. This is why if you are playing any other type of deck, especially an aggro deck, and you have to face this deck, you will just get bored because of all these activations. You're just gonna bore yourself trying to play against them. So many people just concede. Not because the deck is amazing, which it is, not because the deck is going to win, which it might, but just because they have to wait for 5 minutes for the opponent to play all their things and so fantastic. So we're gonna pass, and then end of their turn we're gonna draw an extra card and lose 3 life minus whatever life they make us lose. They have to do this same thing. I mean, they don't have to, but again, we can still draw Ritual of Suit because it's still good. I mean, they should have more of these 1-drops or 2-drop creatures. I mean, God knows we already drawn 4 lands. They have only 2 lands. So you gotta think about that. They are way ahead in cards. Okay. So they go back to 20, we go back to 18. They play their land. They play their Spawn of Mayhem, which is not good because it doesn't die to Ritual of Suit. So we do need to draw something else to deal with him. And we are going to just draw a card first. I mean, we need to get something else. Okay, something that's not a land. I was gonna say. What is the... I don't understand. What is the algorithm problem with this deck where we are drawing... This is the 4th game in a row that we get mana flooded? Like, what is the reason? Are 23 lands too many? Should we try to play 22 lands? I just don't understand. Okay, the good news is maybe we can draw the remover spell now, so we can kill the No! Oh my god, we just drawn 5 lands in a row. So the bad news is we can't do anything to the Spawn of Mayhem, and we're going to take 4 damage to the face. The good news is we have drawn, I don't even know how many lands off the top of our deck. I mean, we are more than double the lands that the opponent has. Probably they run just 21 lands, not 23. So we have to hope to draw a creature so we can make a token, and then we can start to put pressure on them. Attacks? No, we don't want to attack. We want to finish our turn. Okay, so we're gonna have to take 4 more damage from this guy. So we either need to draw a creature, doesn't matter what it is, well, except for Oketra, but we need to draw the remover spell. And if we manage to draw Ritual of Suit, that would also be okay, because at least it kills these 2 guys. Yes, 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 we don't have an answer to this guy. Because God knows we've drawn half the lands in our deck. Yeah, so we need to get Ritual of Suit to kill these guys before they get any bigger. Unfortunately, Oketra triggers on cast, not this special ability. Unfortunately for us. If it did trigger on this ability, we could have made a lot of tokens, and then probably all the decks would be playing Oketra. So, do we have the chance to not draw a land this turn? Okay. Okay. So we're getting somewhere. So they want to kill our Oketra, okay. So this gives our chance to get double the food tokens, so we can do these cat things even more often. And Oketra's gonna come back. I mean, we still need to get rid of we still need to get we need to draw. We have to say go. We need to draw removal to get rid of this guy. Or we need to draw Ritual of Suit to kill these guys and then draw this. So Oketra's coming up. We're gonna have to draw an extra card at the end of turn, which is not good because we're gonna lose 2 life. But right now this guy is the only guy that's killing us. And the fact that we've drawn all the cards in our deck. But the good news is we can do this cat thing 3 times at the end of their turn. So whatever life we are at, we're gonna gain 3 life. We're probably gonna have to block with these guys, so we're gonna gain even more life. Also Lurrus would be good, but yeah, it's what a mess. We really have to seriously think about trying to play this deck with 22 lands or 21 lands. Okay, so they're only gonna attack with this guy? No, they're gonna attack with everybody. Yeah, that makes sense. So we're just gonna jump block. I mean, we know the opponent doesn't have a... We know the opponent doesn't know that we have Ritual of Suit. Which really sucks, because if we could draw it, it would make this game much faster. So we're gonna gain 3 life, but they're gonna hit us for 4. And then we're gonna lose 2 more life to try to draw a card at the end of turn. These guys are gonna get bigger, unfortunately. Should we draw a card or should we gain life? I think we have to gain life here. Okay, Timaret is pretty much game. It's pretty much game over. Actually, no, we're gonna have to draw a card. We're gonna have to try to get Ritual of Suit. That's the only thing that's gonna get us out of this problem. I don't know what they're thinking about, but Timare basically kills our deck. Oh, they didn't want to sacrifice it? So next turn we're getting Oketra, so we should keep the cat in our hand. Because we can double block these guys, we can gain some life. And after we cast Oketra, we can cast this other cat to make some tokens. So basically after Oketra we really need to draw Ritual of Suit, otherwise we are dead. So we can't do the cat combo. Because Timaret is going to Timaret's gonna exile our cat. We get priority, so they have to do it in response to us doing something. But I think we did. We just drew way too many lands. The problem is this game is not even exciting. Like, to be honest, it's not even exciting. Yeah, so we have to use another trigger because they're gonna try to kill it. They can try to target it again. But lucky for us, we have 3. Yeah, we have 3 food tokens, so we can still get it out. What a ridiculous waste of a magic game. So basically Ritual of Suit here would have been clinch. But now, because we're so low on life, we are probably going to die to just their cat and the 2 ovens. They don't even need to attack us anymore. So Ritual of Suit doesn't do anything. And of course we don't play Timaret in our deck. If we were mono black we would play him, but we're not. This is just ridiculous. But next turn we basically would have to get rid of Timaret if we want to survive, which we can't, because our next draw is Oketra. So imagine if this would happen actually not on Arena but live. This would be ridiculous. Like this whole turn took like maybe 10 minutes. And you would have to remember all these triggers. I'm not even sure how people would even be able to play this game like live with the actual cards. You have so many triggers, you probably forget so many of them. Okay, so their cat comes in, we go down to 2 life, then we gain life, then they get pumped up, so on and so forth. So we do get blockers here, we get an extra blocker because we get to make a token. But we're not doing very good in life, and the problem is Timaret can just exile our cats. So we can't really... Okay, so we died to Grey Merchant. Yeah, way too many lands. For 7, there's not even a point to gain life, we're just dead. Okay, so this was ridiculous game, as usual. And the fact that we drew 4 lands in a row, obviously, did not help at all. So thank you for watching, please click like and subscribe for more daily MTG content videos.